teachers. Have you seen practices that you have found to be far more effective in that age group, especially when it comes to talking about diving deeply into things and understanding something very intimately in that way?
I think it's easier. I mean, being a teacher is hard all the time. I think it's easier to focus on these types of things at the younger ages, say
Mm.
in primary school, elementary school, certainly, at least in the United States, those classes tend to have one teacher for the whole day. So that teacher is able to teach all the subjects in different ways and
Mm.
blending them together. And then when you get to secondary school, you have different teachers for every subject, and then you're changing classes throughout the day. And the problem there is that you can end up with knowledge that's isolated and fragmented. It's harder to bring it together. But yeah, at the younger ages, and in primary school, teachers have this opportunity to teach. I'd call it integrated and connected knowledge. Some people call it interdisciplinary, where you don't have to teach just physics and then just, oh, I think our alias is Roman, right? Whatever, or just Roman history. You can come up with creative ways to weave those together. So, yeah, I'm excited. I think, if I were a teacher, I think I would pick primary school just because of that opportunity to mix things together. And yes, again, creativity research finds that when you bring together different types of knowledge from different kinds of domains, you're more likely to come up with a new and surprising insight. We call them distant connections or remote associations, lead to greater creativity. So if you're learning only one subject at a time and then you're switching between them, you lose that creative potential of connecting things across disciplines. And that's why, in the sciences, you get so much innovation coming from interdisciplinary research. All scientists will tell you that. Uh, but the challenge is that everyone is specializing, and they have to specialize because, you know, research fields are very advanced and there's a lot of stuff you have to learn. So people do need to specialize, but then how do you get that interdisciplinary connection? And that's a lot of what's in my book, Group Genius, is at the organizational level, uh, not just a medical school, but in a corporation. Everyone has specialization in big organizations. So you need, I guess I'd say, organizational forms or cultures or norms that bring people together who have different kinds of knowledge. So I went totally away from the 4, 5, 6, and 7-year olds. So yeah, ask me another question to bring me back to.